Hey friends, hey Porch Nook peeps, it's Kristen, owner of Porch Nook. Okay, this is going to be a quick one because A, I have only 24% of battery life left on my phone, but also B, I need to wrap up a project here that I'm working on for my own house so I can get back inside and be a mom. Hashtag real life. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. Today I'm reupholstering chairs. I am just basically obsessed with reupholstering chairs, simply like the ones that are behind me here. I just got done working on some for a client. Now I just realized, you know what? I just got to do my own too because it's such an easy, great way of updating a look in your house using the furniture that you already have on hand, saving money, updating your look. It's so easy and you feel so accomplished after you're done. Okay, so I'm going to show you the step-by-step that I use. It's simply like a cinch, nip and tuck and staple. So easy. And I'll show you also the tools that I'm using, okay? So before I get started though, my name is Kristen LeDuc. In case we've never met, let me introduce myself. I'm Kristen LeDuc, owner of Porch Nook, a decorative paint business located in Folsom, California. Yep, I paint furniture and I have my own paint line for furniture paint. So check out porchnook.com if you're interested in checking out the palettes, that would be great. But if not, you know, just hang out with me here on Facebook Live and I'll show you what I'm up to here. It's gonna be so easy. Okay, so this is the before. This is the after. Here's the fabric that I'm using. It is reversible, which is so great. I picked this up at Joann's. Joann's right now, it has a 50% off sale of their fabrics. So now's the time to hop in there and go and check out their fabrics. I'm not getting any type of commission, guys, sending you them your way. I just happened to jump over there earlier today and pick this up. So this is the fabric I picked out, and actually, confession time, this is the exact same pattern my client used on her chairs, just in a different color. It's like a little bit of single white female action on my part. I'm obsessing over my client's taste. She's got excellent taste. So she got this basically in a taupe. This is like an indigo blue for my own house. So thank you, Susan. Thank you for the inspiration. So again, now's the time to go to Joanne Fabrics. They got 50% off of their fabrics. So again, this is the after. This is what we're working towards. This is the before. I'm sorry, my hands are shaking a little bit because my pinky is not that strong. This is the before. So this is actually the cushion I'm going to work on real quick with you guys. All right. It's simply screwed on onto the chair using carpenter screws, which already, you know, came with the chair, which is really great because carpenter screws have a really pointy, sharp end to them. So I know I can just basically wrap and staple on top of the existing holes, and the screws are just going to cut right through the fabric and reattach without me having to like cut around the screw holes. Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. All right, let's get started. And I'm sorry, my desk area is a little bit messy because my kid just came in a second ago with his questions on his homework. So I'm going to put you on a clip. Oh my God, this is it's like getting caught with your mom coming over and you didn't clean up your house. It's so embarrassing. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to put you on a clip. So Facebook has been giving me some difficulties. I'm going to flip you around. So if you guys can give me like a thumbs up or even a wow emoji is my personal favorite. That'd be so great. That just let me know if I'm live. Oh, I'm sorry about the bounce. Okay. I'm going to put you guys on my laptop here real quick. See if I can find you. All right, let's get started. So here's the fabric I purchased from Joanne Fabrics. It is reversible. So I have decided that I'm actually, as you saw in the previous example, I'm using the blue on the outside. So we're going to be looking at the white while I am putting this on the cushion, if that makes sense. All right, so the tools that I have, and I actually provide you guys links to these tools, are the ones that I'm using here today. The Arrow brand, this is all Arrow brand. I picked these up at like the Home Depot, I think. Yeah, Home Depot, they've got this there. Love this staple gun. I've been using it for the last 48 hours and I'm in love with it. Arrow is the brand. I also got the staple remover. It's good to have one of these on hand too, in case, you know, sometimes the staples that you put in go in a little bit weak, or maybe you just don't like the placement of it. This is a great thing to have on hand. I'm sorry, it's upside down. Bad form on my part. Okay. Here are also some staples. They come in different sizes. This particular size I'm using today, I'm trying to make sure I'm in screen, guys, sorry. The JT21 staples is a 3/8 of an inch. I could probably go shallower, meaning like a smaller staple. I probably could have gone maybe a 1/4 inch, but that's okay. 3/8 is just fine. So I already loaded up my staple gun. And let me just put my stuff aside here. All right, so I'm picking out a fabric, guys. When you're picking out a fabric, first thing you got to keep in mind, if there's a pattern, and if you have to center the pattern, does that make sense? So I have these vertical lines of dots, and I just want to make sure that I have my dots lying in the center of the cushion. So what you do, what's so neat about this is that you can actually just eyeball all of this. What I like to do is I like to leave at least maybe 3 inches, 3 to 4 inches of fabric between the edge of the cushion and to the end. You can go less if you want. For me, I just need that extra space. I think maybe it's a sign of my insecurity. I don't know. But anyway, I like about 3 inches so that when I am stapling it on to the back, guys, you know, I like to have a lot to work with. That's probably too much. That's overkill a bit, but that's okay. It's just, you know, too much is better than too little. You know, do you know what I'm saying? Can I get an amen? Okay. Now, because I have these vertical shaped dots, I want to make sure that I am placing this, I'm going to center my cut of my fabric so it's centered with the pattern. So I'm going to measure the cushion with my tape measure. I'm going to find the center point of each side. This thing is 13 inches wide, so I need 6.5, let's see, yep, 6.5 inches to the center of the cushion. There we go. Get my pen, got a Sharpie here, mark it off, 6.5, here we go. And I'm going to actually draw it all the way down because I'm going to flip over my cushion. I'm going to need to see that center line when I flip it over. Okay, so this is 16 inches, so I need the 8-inch mark here. That's the center. Great. Draw my line all the way down so I can see my center line when I place my cushion. Okay. Right, so now I'm going to center it. And I'm basically going to eyeball it. Now you can certainly, you know, like make marks and cut around it if you want, but I really just like to eyeball it. I know I need roughly 3 inches around my cushion, so I'm just going to start cutting. That's what I'm going to do. It's that easy. I'm going to make sure I'm along the same line though. There we go. All right, let's just go. Let's just do. Okay, here in California, can you believe we actually have mosquitoes out here? Oh my God. This Wisconsin's girl is still trying to get used to spring here out in California. So I wish I had some scissors that were specifically made for textiles. I don't have any, but I just want to show you guys that, you know, don't feel like you have to have the perfect tools in order to get a project done. I'm all about, let's just get things started. Let's just do. Sometimes we put ourselves into some sort of creative paralysis and we don't move on our projects. And sometimes I feel like because we're being told by people on Pinterest or, you know, certain television channels are telling us that we need special kinds of tools, just holds us up. It just hangs us up and we just don't act. Anyone out there know what I'm talking about? I mean, does anyone else feel the same way? Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, I'm going to flip it around. Here we go. Oh, you're ready for some cinch and staple, guys? Yeah. Here we go. Oh, I'm so excited. Again, this is so easy, you guys. And I love stapling. Love's a strong word, but that's how I feel. All right, here we go. So what I like to do is I like to get one end, the two ends done here, because you're going to do a lot of pulling and tugging, and it's kind of like a way of marking it, keeping it in place where you're starting to really. You know, it's funny, when I first got this, I thought the staples came out the other end, and I kept stapling, right? Snaps, staple, staple, and it wouldn't staple. I'm like, oh, it's because I'm holding it backwards. It goes this way, guys. It looks a little backwards when you hold it this way, but that's really how it works. Okay. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Let me know how you are. I'd love to hear from you. And again, I was not planning on actually going live today. That's usually the case when I'm on live with you guys. I don't actually plan on it. I'm sort of a flyby the seat of your pants kind of gal. Is that a good thing? You know? I don't know. I think it's part of my creative chaos. All right. You guys, are you seeing how easy this is already? Look, can you see it? Can you visualize it? Love it. So again, I got this fabric at Joann's. It's 50% off. I'm not getting any type of commission, guys. Telling you this, all right? Just letting you know, there's a good deal out there. They got some really stinking cute fabrics where you can easily update your decor. This dining set has looked so tired for so long. Oh my gosh. All right. I'll show you how I do the corners here in a minute. But I like to do all 4 sides first. Keep them in place. There we go. I'm thinking, if you guys are even interested, I can even show you how I just put it back in the chair too, just to show you how easy it is. All right. You just pull and you staple. Can I get a thumbs up? Is anyone else going to do this in the near future? Tell me. I would like to hear from you. Now, you know, people think that, you know, actually I was socializing via Facebook with some Folsom, California folks. We have a couple of city community pages, and I was sharing with some folks just randomly what I'm doing with seat cushions. And there's so many people out there that have been wanting to do this for their house for a long time, but just don't seem to hop on it. So I actually shared with them the exact same links that I'm sharing with you guys on this live. It's simply links to Amazon for the tools that I'm using here today, the staples, the staple gun, as well as the staple remover, which is kind of handy. See, now I wasn't 100% happy with that staple, so I'm just gonna, because I have a little bit of puckering right here, so I gotta use my staple remover. So handy. Just pops right out. So great. You can never use too many staples, in my opinion. Someone may out there, you know, those people who are real perfectionists may disagree, but you know what? When in doubt, staple. See that corner? What do you think? Let me know what you think. I like it. All right, let's do the other corner. So what I do is that I take the corner here and I just kind of like a present, the corner of a present. I like it to be like a 1 inch to 1.5 inch like pleat. And actually what I want to do here first is I want to tighten up here before I pleat a little bit tighter so I can reduce the puckering there. Oh yeah, that looks much better. There you go. Oh, that's going to be so good. Oh yeah, that looks really great. I mean, it really doesn't matter what it looks like on the bottom, but it's so satisfying when it actually looks nice. You know, I swear this is kind of like, I kind of look, when I do this, each cushion looks so different between each one I do. I mean, actually, so don't worry if it's inconsistent and if it's not gorgeous and perfect, because you know what? It doesn't matter because no one's going to see the bottom anyway. Now here, okay, learn from my mistake, guys. I did not eyeball this right. I shorted myself in fabric. That's a whoops, okay? That's okay. I think I have just enough to make up for it. But do you see what I did? Give me a thumbs up if you can see what I did here. That's frustrating. But I have enough fabric in case I need to do some more. All right, so I'm going to work on that corner in a second. Let me just try to finish this up. Oh yeah, okay, I'm feeling pretty confident about this. See, mistakes happen, but don't worry about it. You just do it. Sorry, I got mosquitoes in here. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. Here we go. It may not be perfect, guys, and that's okay. Just do it. Just go. But you know, every time, see, now because I made that mistake, now I'm smarter, right? Now, you know what? I'm probably going to make this mistake 3 or 4 more times within the next week. I'm sure of it. Oh, but Susan, if you want to know, yours are perfect, Susan. Yours are perfect. My client, Susan, I worked on her cushions earlier this week. Yours are fabulous. These are my kitchen cushions. And I'm trying to squeeze this in between homework and dinner. Oh yeah, that's going to work. Okay. Staple this down, and voila, we're done. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think. I'm liking it. I'm digging it. So you can see I made the pattern. I took the pattern. I made sure that my vertical lines were straight. I also make sure that part of the pattern was centered along my cushion. So I'm so super excited about that. All right. What I'm going to do, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and screw this in to my chair right in front of you guys. Why not? I get my watch off. It's bothering me. Let me get the chair. And let me see if I need to move my camera. Give me a second. There we go. Now, the thing is with carpenter nails, these came with some really great carpenter nails. And why do I think they're great? It's because of this. Let me show you just a second. These carpenter nails have a really sharp point. Can you see what I'm showing you? Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. And the reason why I love these sharp points is because I don't have to worry about cutting out areas on my fabric to expose the holes in which these screws are going to drill into. They're so sharp, they're just going to drill right through the fabric that I just installed on this cushion. So that's why I wasn't worried about that. Now with my client's cushions, hers are a little bit nicer. I didn't think her screws were, I didn't want to guess that her screws were going to be as sharp as mine, so I made sure that her holes on her cushions were actually exposed and not covered with fabric. If that makes sense. Okay, just want to do one more staple right here. One second. Thanks for hanging with me, you guys. Am I out of staples? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Why isn't it stapling? Give me 1 second. Sorry. Hold, please. I'm not happy with one little area, and I just want to make sure it's taken care of. Why isn't it shooting? Ah, there it goes. All right, it's down. Sorry about that. All right. Centering it. Check the camera to make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. Give me a second. Give me a thumbs up if you, yeah, I think you guys can see this okay. See that? I'm gonna move you over just a little bit. Sorry about the bouncing. Now, can you see it? Let me know. All right, here we go. Making sure it's centered, looking good. It's flush at the back. All right, let's get the drill. There's one. Awesome. Oh, you know, I was in the middle of a story, kind of. So, yeah, I was reaching out to some people here locally in Folsom in our Facebook groups. And they were telling me how they've been wanting to do something like this forever. They've had piano benches sitting around their houses forever, and they've been wanting to do this. And I'm like, just do it, guys. Just go to Joanne's, get some fabric. Go, go, go. Don't think about it. Just do. Because when we have these projects just laying around nagging at us, that just eats up our creativity and our bandwidth. Who knows what I'm talking about when I say that? It's like a toxic conversation, in my opinion, when you're not getting projects done and they're just sitting around. Anything that shares the word would, could, or should, when you look at it, in my opinion, it's just like dead weight and holds you back from doing amazing creative things. Here we go. Oh, let me pick up my camera 1 second. I like it. Oh my gosh, I really like it. All right. Woo. Oh, sorry about putting my finger in your face. Hi guys. Oh, let me just turn you around. All right, so this is a quick one, real quick. And it wasn't perfect. These Facebook Lives are never perfect. But that's real life, you know, hashtag real life. Can I get an amen? All right, so right in front of your eyes, you guys saw me show you how easy it is to update your cushions, okay? So all I did, I showed you earlier the tools that I use. I did provide you guys links to Amazon and the exact same things that I'm using for this project. The brand is Arrow. I love their staple gun for upholstery. I also love their staple remover, as well as, of course, you have to get staples to go with the staple gun. So, you know, so you got links there. Oh, I'm sorry about the focus. I did actually make a mistake right in front of you guys on this guy. I cut my fabric a little bit short on one corner, but that's okay. I was able to recover. It's not going to be perfect. You know what? I'm going to make the same mistake 5 more times before I finally figure it out. But I'm really loving the result. It's fine. It looks great. What do you guys think? All right. So I got 2 more to go. I want to get it done tonight. I probably can before I have to get dinner started. You guys have a great night. Take care. Get this done. Go to Joann's. They have 50% off. I don't get commission, guys. Just go to Joann's. They're 50% off. Get yourself some new fabric. Throw it on top of your existing pattern and go. Do it. Have fun. You're going to love it. You guys take care. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.